Okay, so this is the last section in this chapter. Somebody tell me, what is the slope-intercept form of an equation? Somebody tell me. Raise your hand. Y equals mx plus b. What stands for what? You know what? Here, let me write the title, and then we'll just kind of do this together. Okay, this is slope-intercept from 2 points. Okay. So all right, so Sam, you said y equals mx plus b, and that's correct. That is slope-intercept form. Okay, somebody tell me some parts of this. What does the m represent? Esmer Olivia? Slope. Okay, so this is the slope, and what does the b represent? Trey? Y-intercept, right? Now, if I have a y-intercept and a slope, can I put it into slope-intercept form? No? Yes? Listen to my question. If I have a y-intercept and a slope, can I put it into this form? Yes. Can I graph it? Yes. Okay. So let's talk specifically for a moment about slope. You can find slope on a graph. Remember, go up or down and then over, right? But what if I give you 2 points? Okay. How do I find slope if I have 2 points? There's a formula. Does anybody remember the formula? Jackson? Well, if all I'm giving you is 2 points, I'm not giving you a graph, so you're not going to see where it crosses the y-axis. Jane?
Did you do attendance?
Huh?
Did you do attendance?
I did.
Cool.
I did. Julia?
Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus.
Thank you. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, do you guys remember that? Okay, that's how you find the what? The slope from 2 points, right? Okay, so if I gave you 2 points, okay, and if I gave you 2 points, could you find the slope? Okay, give me a point. Smear, give me a point on the graph. 4 what?
4 and 5.
4 or 5. Okay. Stella, give me another point on a graph.
5, 6.
5, 6. Let's go a little bigger. Let's go like 7, 9. Okay. So if I asked you to find the slope from these 2 points, okay, what's the first thing I should do here? Trey? Can I label them first? This is xy and this is xy, right? Which one would this be? Is this the first point? So this would be what? X1, Y1, X. Okay. Now, once I have those established, all I have to do is what? Trey, sorry, I asked you and I totally took over. What should I do?
You just put the y2 on y2 minus the y1, so it'll be 9 minus 5.
So I just plug them in, right? So slope equals y2 is 9 minus y1 is 5 over x2 is 7 minus x1 is 4. Does everybody agree that's how we find the slope? Yes? Okay. So what's 9 minus 5? 4. Thank you. And what's 7 minus 4?
3.
Now, should I turn this into a mixed number? Leave this as a what? Improper fraction. Okay? Do you understand how we found our slope just now? Yes or no? Okay. Good. So the next part, what we're going to do, can I erase this? Everybody have this all written down? Okay. Good. Okay. All right, so somebody tell me, what do I need to write an equation in slope-intercept form? What do I need? Somebody tell me, what do you need? If I asked you to write, if all I said was write an equation in slope-intercept form, what would you need from me? What would you have to have in order to do that? You what? Come on, somebody. Jackson? Don't need a graph. If all I did, I went to you and I said, Sam, I want you to write me an equation in slope-intercept form. What would you have to have in order to write that equation in slope-intercept form?
Numbers,
Okay. What specific numbers? Which one?
B and
Okay.
slope.
You're on the right track. What do I need? I need a what? I need a y-intercept. I need the b. And what else do I need? I need the slope. If I gave you this, if I said slope equals 3/4 and b equals -2, do you have enough now to write an equation in slope-intercept form?
Yeah.
And what would this be? Y equals what? 3/4 x minus 2, right? Right? So all you needed was the slope and the y-intercept, right? Okay. So if I'm giving you this, let's say all you have is let's say -5, -3, and -3, 3. Okay. If that's all I give you, okay, what can you find from just those 2 points? What's the first thing you can find from just those 2 points? Jane.
Well, you have to put the X, Y.
So, but what is that I'm finding?
Um,
Rhymes with schmope.
what?
Rhymes with schmope.
Slope.
Slope. I can find my slope, right? Okay. Can you help me find my slope? What's my x1? Okay. You understand those, right? What's my formula to find slope? M equals y2 minus y1 over what? Everybody agree? Okay, what's y2? 3 minus, what's y1? -3. What's x2? What's x2? -3 minus, what's x1? -5. Okay, so if I do this, 3 minus -3 is the same as what? 3 plus 3, which is what? 6, and -3 minus -5 is the same as -3 plus 5, which would be what? -3 plus 5. 2. Okay, can I simplify this? To what? Just 3, right? 3 or 3 over 1. Okay. Does everybody understand what we did so far? Yes or no? You're going to have to wake up, guys. You got to know this for your test. You have to know how to do this. Okay. I have half of what I need to graph this, right? Right? Okay. So I have y equals 3x plus b. What do I find next? I need to find what? I need to find my y-intercept. Okay? Well, here's how you find your y-intercept. Okay? You are going to use one of these equations, or one of these points. Sorry, not equations. Which point do you can use x1, y1, or you can use x2, y2. It doesn't matter. But you have to have an x and you have to have a y. Okay? Let's see here. Jordan, which point do you want to use? This one or this one? I will tell you this. Can I give you some advice? If there's a point with 2 negatives and a point with only 1 negative, I always choose the one with less negatives. But it's up to you. So use this one? Okay. So if I take this y, what's my y value in this point? Everybody, what's my y value?
3.
Okay, so I'm going to replace this y with a 3. I'm going to replace my x value with a what? What's the x value at this point? -3. Okay. Now let's solve this. Okay. 3 equals, what's 3 times -3? -9 plus b. And what am I trying to solve here? I'm trying to find my b, aren't I? Okay. So what is keeping b from being by itself? This what? This -9. How do I go to -9? You add 9 here and you add 9 here. What equals b? Okay, so do I have a slope? I have a slope. Do I have a y-intercept? Okay, I'm going to kind of make some room up here. I'll do this in red so you can see the difference. So I have a slope, a y-intercept of 12, and a slope of 3. Can I write my equation now? What's my equation going to look like? Y equals, what's going to go in place of the m? 3x, What kind of 12 is this? Plus or minus? Plus 12. Did I put, is this equation in slope-intercept form?
Yeah.
And did I do that from 2 points? Yes, I did. Okay, do you kind of understand what we did? We had to find our slope, which we did. Then we had to find our y-intercept, in which we used one of the points. Okay? Make sense? Let's try another one. Okay? I'll just start a new page in case you guys didn't write that all down. Okay. So again, y equals mx plus b, right? Let's say I've got a point, 3, 0, and I got another point, 2, 4. Okay. I tell you what, if it helps you, write this, do this. Say m equals what and b equals what. So I know that I've got to find each one of those components in order to put this into slope-intercept form, right? Okay. So somebody help me. What can I find first from what I'm given here? Can I find my y-intercept first? I can't find my y-intercept first, but I can find my, without graphing, I can find my slope, can't I? Okay, how do I find my slope? This is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, right? And Jordan, you just said to do my slope formula, which is what?
Y2 minus Y1
Over
X2
x1. Good. What's my y2? Come on, class. What's my y2? 4. What's my y1? 0. What's my x2? What's my x1?
3.
Okay. So what's 4 minus 0?
4.
What's 2 minus 3?
Negative 1.
-1. What's a way of writing 4 divided by -1? Can I just do -4?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. And when you are writing this in this form and you have to find the y-intercept, it's actually better if you don't have a fraction because you're going to plug in an equation, okay? So did I find this part, guys?
Yes.
So this is no longer a question mark. What is that? -4. Okay. Do I now have enough information to find my y-intercept?
Yes.
Okay. Lincoln, which point do you want to use? 3, 0 or 2, 4?
3, 0.
3, 0. Okay. So if I choose 3, 0, I have y equals -4x plus b. Do you guys agree? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with both points just to see if we get the right answer. I can also do y equals -4x plus b. I'm going to do, Lincoln said he wants to do this point. Okay? And truthfully, anytime you have a 0 as one of your coordinates, it is easier. Okay? So I have 0. Why did I put a 0 here? Because that represents what? Why did I put a 0? Represents my what value? Y. Okay? Equals -4. What am I going to put in place of the x? 3. Plus b. Okay? 0 equals, what's -3 times 4? Or -4 times 3, sorry. -12 plus b. Plus 12 plus 12. What equals b? I don't know. Why did I put plus b? Sorry. 12 equals b, right? Let's do the other one and just to see if we might get the same answer. Okay, if I did 2 and 4, I'm going to replace y with 4 equals -4 times 2 plus b. What is -4 times 2? Come on, you got to help me. What's -4 times 2? -8 plus b. Well, I need to get rid of this -8. How do I do that? What did I get? So does it matter which point you plug in? Didn't matter which point I plugged in because it's still on that same line. And if I use that same slope, I'm still going to get b for 12, okay? So do I now have this? Do I have enough to write my equation? What's my equation going to look like?
Y -4x plus 12.
Okay, do you guys agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. You kind of understand what we're doing here? A little bit? Okay. I've done 2 examples of exactly, and I've gone through every single step. Okay? If you are not writing good notes, whose fault is that? It's on you. Okay? I've given you 2 examples of exactly what we're doing. Let's try another one. You guys want to try this one on your own?
No.
Okay, try this one on your own. Remember, y equals mx plus b. Okay? And the points that I have are -5, -4. My other point is -4, -5. Okay? Try this one I'll give you 2 minutes. Raise your hand if you get an answer. How many of you guys wrote this? Okay, good, because that helps you determine what you got to find, right? Can somebody help me find the slope? Okay, Jane. Did you do that? Okay. How do I find the slope?
You plug it in.
Okay. What is y2?
Negative. Oh, negative half.
Uh-huh. What's y1?
Negative 4.
What's x2?
Negative 4. Negative 5.
Little confusing, right? Okay, negative 5 minus negative 4 is the same as what? Negative 5 plus what? Which is what?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. And negative 4 minus negative 5 is the same as negative 4 plus 5, which would be what? 1. Can I simplify this to what?
Negative 1.
Just negative 1, right? Okay. So then I have y. Oh, I can go up here and replace this. This is no longer a question mark. It's negative 1. Y equals negative 1x plus b. Okay? All right. Who chose a point? Okay. Let's see. Sarah, what point did you choose? First one or the second one?
Second one.
Second one. Okay. So that means if I chose this second point, what's my y value? Everybody, if I choose the second point, what's my y value? Negative 5 times negative 1. What's my x value? Everybody, what's my x value? Okay. So I have negative 5 equals, what's negative 1 times negative 4? What kind of 4? Positive 4. So this is now just 4 plus b. Well, what do I do here? I need to get b by itself. What's keeping b from being by itself? 4. So I subtract 4 from here. And from here, negative 9 equals b. Do I have enough now? Okay, so if I write my equation, it should look like this. Y equals negative 1x minus 9, right? Or I could have also written this. Y equals what? Is that the same thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Do we understand how this works? What part did you not get? The points. What do you mean? Like how to find the slope? Or how do I plug it in? Okay, so I chose this point, which means I replaced the y with negative 5, and I replaced the x with negative 4. See, it's y and x here. If I had chosen the other points, I would have gotten the same answer. Okay. All right? Are we good?
Yes.
You say yes, but when I hand you your worksheet, are you good?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do.